Greetings, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, along with Grant Hill and Brent Berry, our distinguished analysts. Allie LaForce on the sidelines. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Warriors, and they've got the top spot of the conference, a testament to their hard work all year long. And, of course, the Clippers, 3 spots down.
When I look at the Clippers, it really hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. But they're still in the hunt for a high postseason season.
Well, the goal is very defined. They have to have a strong finish to the season, make sure they get home court advantage for at least the first few rounds of the playoffs.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Cobb make up the backcourt. Butler out there with Green. And it's Payton in at the 3. And for Los Angeles, Powell and Kawhi in at the forward spots. James Harden out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Zubac in at the 5, down low. Powell with it, Payton covering. Here's Zubac. It's good. And the assist that time from Leonard.
Coming out swinging and hitting the game's first bucket.
Well, for us, it'll be interesting. Can they keep that kind of pace up all game long?
All right, Brent, what do you expect from this kind of matchup with 2 teams that specialize in offense?
Points. Yeah, points. I mean, these guys are going to go at each other. And we're just going to see who can get into the best flow in this game. Is it going to be the starters? Is it going to be somebody off the bench that comes in and really stabilizes what they're trying to do offensively? Somebody's got to get the advantage. So who's hot first? We're going to find out.
Oh, stolen by Harden. In transition, here come the Clippers. Shot by Leonard, no good. And here's Curry for 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Well, when Steph gets loose in transition, you know you're going to get burned. So he takes off like a rocket and slams it home.
Here's Zubac. They get it back. Pass to Leonard from downtown. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Warriors have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Stolen by Harden. And they're on the run. From deep 3-point range. Again, the miss by Leonard. Golden State has gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-on-one player capable of carrying a team.
And Kawhi Leonard will gladly take that look.
Outside Butler. Pass to Payton. Now Podziemski fires the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Shooting 4 or 5 to start the game. That's got to be a feel good.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. I asked him specifically about Stephen Curry and what his defensive game plan is for him. And he told me, I just talked to him about communicating out there, especially when the screens are coming. He can't keep Steph an inch in those situations. I think it's fair to say we expect to hear a lot of chatter.
Okay, good stuff.
Thank you, Allie.
I mean, what's new? Steph, 3 more.
And
timeout call by Ty Lue. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Jones just checked in for down. And while we have a moment, let's recognize a player who has been working hard lately. Your Western Conference Player of the Week.
Now, you really can't be mad at this pick. Just look at the point totals he's been posting lately. No question, this guy has been giving a superstar effort and has earned this.
And here's first approaching 3 minutes play. Brent last year, a frustrating end of the cooking season. First round back to PA.
It's been on It's the fourth straight year that we've seen Hawaii injured during the postseason. He hasn't finished the series since the 2020 Bubble Bowl. LA needs some help to make a deep run, and their time feels like it's running short.
And here
Here they go.
Pajemski
picked up by foul. Pajemski sounds good. All right, let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Warriors.
I must say the defensive intensity has been impressive so far. Really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do right now. They feel like the fast.
Pure from three-point range. The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot. Leonard for three. Leonard's
got 8.
He's hit a couple of big threes in his career. Not afraid to come back with one of his own.
Pajemski. And the Warriors with another three. Exactly what every offense needs.
Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
There's no doubt he's a legitimate threat downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game. How about coming back and taking on the challenge answering the call?
Pajemski.
From outside, off the mark.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up. Despite the miss, that's anywhere near him, he's got to shoot that one.
The Warriors lead by 6. Passes to Curry. He's over Harden. No good. That's gotta frustrate him. He knows he should have made that one.
Yeah, you can't make a call for sure. You want to take the next shot.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clock. That's good.
Draymond Green patient enough to know his teammates are running around. At some point, one's going to break open. Then he finds it.
And the Warriors with possession. The mood around the team right now.
Looking for the 13th win in a row.
It's been impressive, and the question now is, who's going to figure out a way to stop this? It's time to find ways to make that dangerous for your opponent. Really, a myriad of ways in which they're coming at you.
And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. Here's Jackson Davis. No, and so it's the Golden State Warriors closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And their defense has been able to bottle up James Harden, one of the league's elite scorers. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard. Plenty of time left to come back. A very convincing performance from the Warriors so far.
Oh, what I love was that first quarter was all about leaking out and capitalizing in transition.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition, just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
Clippers trail by 11. So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. Curry and Hield in shooting backcourt. Moses Moody out there with Jackson Davis in the center, filling out the middle. The three from Curry, and that one falls. This basket in 7 tries. They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
And here's Zubac outside. Sinks the tray. Zubac has got 5 now.
These teams are finding the way, showing a lot of confidence.
seems like he's going to find out who can make the biggest three right now to shoot out.
All right, Grant, which
U.S.-born player do you think has the best chance of playing LeBron to face the league?
Oh, man, you put me on the spot here. Well, the conversation
has to be between Jason Tatum, Ja Morant, and Anthony Edwards. They're the best young talent that the U.S. has to offer. He's a serious catch-and-shoot threat really every time down the floor. Moves has to be accounted for by the defense.
Here's Jackson Davis. And he can't answer back with 3-quarter offline. Clippers trail by 11 to the wing right side. Let's it go from deep. And another three.
This is somebody that's been some real shoot from down there.
Here's Jackson Davis. That drops. And he comes off the center. Curry's got 5 assists in the game.
You gotta love this unselfishness. And you know his coach does as well. Not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him and appreciate when he shares the ball like that.
We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Victory eluded them the last time they faced the Warriors.
On the road, they got owned defensively. They just couldn't match the activity level of their opponent. But let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one. It's done in the middle. The Warriors also moves out. Podziemski's checked in for Hield.
Charles
three off the inbound. And again, with Clippers missing. The Warriors lead by 11. You know, not too many teams have the stability and head coaches the Warriors have had. I'm even sure there's ever been a more perfect fit for a team than Steve Kerr with the Golden State Warriors. So there's been a magical run in the Bay Area, and you just look at the type of connectivity.
And again, how much joy these Warriors play with.
Offense kick in with Allen Force.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. We just don't know until he's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allen. Thank you. And so it's Golden State with it. Following the score by Los Angeles. This is at home for three-point land. Podziemski's got 6 here in the quarter. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
And the coach is pretty smart. They're zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
And the Warriors with another three.
A dozen consecutive points off threes. This defense looks rattled.
Fires deep. And the Warriors with another three. All 5 of the last 20 they've given up have been from downtown. Leonard left side. Down outside. To stop the run. Yes. Leonard with the assist this time. Leonard's got 4 assists in the game.
Oh, you gotta love the back and forth. Showing real confidence at the arc.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout here. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Los Angeles. It's all on now to see the story for James Harden.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
The Warriors lead by 16. Here's
Podziemski. No good from outside. Los Angeles has gone 50% from the perimeter in the second, shooting 4 lead.
That's nice vision. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and opens up a much better opportunity.
It's the trifecta. Man, you're having a hard time defending a triple. That's 3 in a row. Leonard for 3.
And the Clippers hit again from deep.
There's another guy that he knows when his team needs this kind of lift. Kawhi getting those 3 points right back.
Harden from outside. Yes. And that's Simmons with the assist. Harden's got himself on the board with a feed.
I just love the ball.
Podziemski.
Golden State.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration
going against these defenders.
Back to Jones. And again, it's the Clippers.
What a great option he gives them every possession.
Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors with another 3.
Looks like he's got more feel tonight. Like he's really got a good grip on that ball. He's letting it go.
Here's Leonard. And again, it's the Clippers converting.
He's been terrific tonight with a little help from the other guys on the floor. They might be able to turn this game around.
Here's Podziemski. Nails it for 3. Podziemski's got 41.
Seemingly laying the weeds there in the first quarter. Now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
And stolen by Jones.
Fires away way outside. Warriors on top by 16.
Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime. The third quarter started. Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything is working well for Golden State.
Well, to be honest,
a good shot for one person may not be a good shot for you. Each guy on this team has to understand his limitations and play to their strengths.
Self-awareness, an important trait for those who are constantly trying to get better.
Hey guys, let's take a moment to recognize the top performer for each squad thus far.
When
When you've got two great players going at it like this, buckle up. It's an adventure. I'm telling you, I think the second half, one will represent the top dog. Two big dogs at the top of the food chain going at it.
That
does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see things play out a little more evenly in the second. You gotta like what we're seeing from Brandon Wojcicki.
And the bulk of this production has been generated along the perimeter.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
Clippers trail by 16. So interesting, Grant.
Younger fans may not realize that Clippers have a lot of seasons early on. Well, you know, BA, that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in LA, they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're regulars in the fourth spot. This is out there with James Harden.
And it's Zubac in at the 5. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allen Force.
Well, guys, a lot of new developments for the Clippers this season. And obviously, they have a new arena, new designs to their logo, jerseys, and court. Not only that, their G League team will be named brand new arena and inside the new San Diego Clippers moniker. Ryan, a lot to be excited about for this Clips team.
No
question. Good stuff, Al. Thank you.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped him get the lead, and now he's making sure to keep it.
The Warriors lead by 19.
Here's Wojcicki.
Another three for Golden State. And just totally relentless. Only increasing the intensity level.
And he's the guy that you could go to right now trying to put this one away.
The
three ball. Good. My goodness. 50 for the game. Just putting on a show. Time call here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. The Warriors number 1.
And this team has been completely dominant. Fewest points per game allowed in the league. These guys are talented, they trust each other, they work together. You just won't find better coaching on the defensive end of the floor.
almost has a steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. The three from Curry. Pulls it in.
And that's their first miss after hitting 4 to 1 first half.
He misses.
I have no clue why he pulled up from there. At this point in the game, it just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, well, the Luther's right against the three-pointer. He is at his best when it matters most. This game is theirs as long as he can keep this up.
To win the run. It's good. Zubac's 7 points in the game.
Well, this is the next step in evolution for Kawhi, showing great signs of improved playmaking.
Another three for Golden State.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open to three-point.
Well, Brent, there are only a handful of players in the league with big game experience.
In those big games being where he's had some of his best moments, it's been on several different teams as well. So the bigger the game gets, the bigger Jimmy Butler appears to feel on it. There's a lot of strength, and that's how he played too.
They fight to 8. Outside Curry. Puts up a 3. He's got it going on. Now 7 for 10. Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them something else.
Oh, you gotta love the back. Showing real confidence at the mark.
Both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage of this.
Now, Los Angeles will have it. And a really good look at this one. He called a coach's challenge for the out-of-bounds violation. And Los Angeles making a change here. Jones will check in. And then they're getting ready for the Warriors. Jackson Davis is checked in for Green. Kuminga comes in for Jimmy Butler. Stephen Curry.
This call is all about viewing perspective. A lot of times the coach may have a better view of this call than the official. It's really just a matter of...
Mistake on this call, you almost have to challenge. No matter when it comes to the game, you don't want to surrender any possession. And the ruling has been made. They're going to uphold the original call on the out-of-bounds violation.
And as a coach, it stings to lose a timeout on a failed challenge. But it's a risk we're taking to make absolutely sure that you're not going to lose possession on a blown call.
And the Warriors make the change here.
That was a prayer. All luck getting that one to go.
He'll from outside. Another 3 for Golden State.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Just over 3.5 minutes to the third. Jones misses.
Man, that's his shot. Maybe he was too wide open.
Pass to Kuminga. Beyond the arc. He buries it from 3. Kuminga's got 6 points.
It's enough of those to keep you honest.
Jones is shooting the floor.
He's going to punish and alleviate open. He's more willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Moody from outside. Knocks down the long Jay. Moody's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. Talking about efficiency on the
This team did something halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Now here's Dow. He's got 12. Hardy's got space. Jackson Davis grabs a miss. Jackson Davis has got 4 rebounds in the game. Healed from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. And it looks like we've got an injury on the floor. Very unfortunate as always, guys. Don't like to see this.
And hopefully it's not as bad as it looks. That would be a big blow for them.
Well, looking at his face right there, you can tell he's in a lot of pain, and there's a lot of trepidation right now on that team's sideline.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Eubanks, he's checking in for Ball. Bumping comes in for Powell. Ben Simmons subbed in for James Harden. For Los Angeles, they go 7-13 in the second half. Hockey can't get it to go. The Warriors shooting the ball 70% in this game. Deflects the pass.
Out of bounds.
As Los Angeles keeps possession. You've got 13 seconds left in the third quarter.
Would
Did you say testing the limits of his range there? Well, I thought they played smart, and then all of a sudden it was maybe a little too flashy there, and that's unfortunate.
That'll count.
We'll count it at the end of the third quarter. A huge lead. This one may have already been decided. All right, let's take a look at our assistant game presented by State Farm.
You have to love some selfishness and ability to make those around him better. Great games, great vision, that makes great things happen for your offense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same for the first three quarters. On the field for the Warriors, they've got Moses Moody. He's out there with Buddy Hield. Kuminga's out there with him. And it's not into the four. Golden State has gone over for two from outside here in the fourth quarter. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. The Clippers shooting 51% with Clint from the field. That shot was wide open.
The pass-first nature of Simmons. Fantastic job scanning the floor and finding the open teammate.
Launches it. And again, it's the Warriors missing. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Pass to Jimski. Fires the three. And again for three. He's been all of the money from deep. Definitely looking to shoot as much as possible. All right, guys, let's get your take on the Bucky stat. The Warriors.
Their teams have been a dangerous story tonight. They both steals and putting pressure on the ball. Clogging the passing lane.
Wow. He's put on an entertaining show once again. I don't know that anyone has this combination of talent and relentlessness. He's been tied for fifth place in games of 60 points or more over a season. I've got a chance to check up on.
Ivica Zubac's status. What do you have, Allie?
Hey guys, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for the Clippers. He did share some good news. It looks like the injury is not nearly as serious as they originally thought. He's not returning tonight. Shouldn't be out too long, but we'll see if you guys got moving.
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him. And now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing. It feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back. Just how awesome is it to watch the best of the best start to dominate in a game? Got it. He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
Launches a three. Again! What an avalanche! 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Leonard. Kuminga pulls it in.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Pass to Leonard. Jacks up a three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. Jones has got his fourth assist with that last one. Outside Podziemski. Good! Another from three.
And this three-point shooting performance has been insane. Everything is going in for him.
It's been a historic night for him. Closing in on the fourth most threes in a single game.
You don't try to search out the mid-range jumper in the analytic age, but Kawhi Leonard does, and it works.
Podziemski's shot is good.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he
connects again from distance.
Oh, my. He is scorching hot. Another three.
And he's approaching the franchise record for threes in a game. And out of bounds, Los Angeles will have it. Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Harden comes in for Simmons. And the Warriors making a switch here. And for the Clippers, they're shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Dunn's shot is good.
There are a few players that can read the floor as well as James Harden. He has seen every kind of defense.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
And they've had their fingerprints all over this series. Winning
good! Another from three.
Another three for him. I'm not sure I've seen a better three-point shooting night.
Well, he's just pouring it on, and he's tied for the 5th most triples ever in a single game. Here's Podziemski. And again for three.
It has been raining threes for him, alone at 4th in the all-time single-game triples list.
He can't miss. They have to keep feeding him. How many more can he hit?
Yeah, Leonard can do this. He can just take over a game offensively.
It's Podziemski on the wing, defended by Harden. The shot by Podziemski, no good. And so here are the Clippers. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
It's nice they found their rhythm here, but the clock is just not their friend.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on.
Good! Another from three.
All game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is nothing stopping his shot.
And you know this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game the world never forgets. Shot from the wing. He got it again! Sensational!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. A deep three. Connects again from distance.
And with that made three, he now stands alone for 3rd most threes in a single game.
Boy, he's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long. What a shooting performance. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin.